Hello. Welcome back to Royal Daily News Channel. Ignore my bad video because this is just sweetener. Meghan Markle's SXSW whining about catty women bullying her has been eclipsed by Charles Spencer. Earl Spencer, Princess Diana's brother, has courageously shared his painful experiences of sexual abuse during his childhood at Memoir Hall, a boarding school in Northamptonshire. In an excerpt from his memoir published exclusively in the Mail on Sunday, Earl Spencer recounts the devastating sexual assaults and brutal beatings that he endured. Earl Spencer vividly describes how a female staff member, who he refers to as a voracious paedophile, preyed on him and other young boys. She groomed and abused them in their dormitory beds at night, leaving lasting scars. The school's headmaster, John Porch, is portrayed as terrifying and sadistic. Earl Spencer alleges that Porch inflicted brutal beatings, seemingly deriving sexual pleasure from the violence. Earl Spencer's torment during his 5 years at Memoir Hall led to self-harm, a shocking precursor to Diana's later struggles with bulimia. He believes the emotional damage from his time at the school affected his first 2 marriages. Through his unflinching account, Earl Spencer hopes to shed light on the harsh realities of English private schools in the 1970s and provide closure for fellow pupils who suffered similar abuse. In his memoir, Earl Spencer reveals, after being abused by the matron, he wanted full sex from a too early age and lost his virginity aged 12 to a prostitute in Italy. The paedophile cynically manipulated his emotions, making him so distraught at the notion that she might leave the school that he self-harmed by cutting himself with a penknife. The school's violent Latin master, Henry Maud, beat him with the spikes of a cricket boot and knocked another boy unconscious. Maud selected boys for naked swimming sessions, during which the teacher would be visibly sexually aroused. Earl Spencer was gripped by such despair when returning to Meadwell after holidays that he regularly considered shooting himself in the foot with one of his father's shotguns. Reliving Meadwell's regime of casual cruelty and sexual assault has been an absolutely hellish experience. He only fully understood the damage Meadwell caused him when he was in his early 40s while in therapy. Meadwell Hall, located 10 miles from Orthorpe House, Spencer's family seat where Diana is buried, served as a feeder school for elite institutions like Eton and Winchester. Although it only admitted boys until 2010, it currently charges fees of up to £31,700 a year. This situation embodies deep suffering. One cannot help but ponder if the individual subjected to relentless cruelty seethed upon hearing his inexperienced nephew and Markle depict themselves as perpetual victims, lamenting perceived offences and fabricating others. Although perhaps not a conscious act on Spencer's behalf, this constitutes a direct insult to Harry and Markle. Undoubtedly, it feels like a direct insult. Charles Spencer is remarkably astute. His literary works are commendable. He stands as the one individual who unnerved Meghan M significantly. He's litigious and he'll talk to the press. She consciously avoids interactions with his daughters, who are of Diana's lineage. It's merely coincidental that Meghan and Brooke both reminisced about their lives at age 11 at the SXSW panel days ago. While today the story of the Earl at the same age dominates the headlines. Charles Spencer confirmed that 3 out of 4 Spencer children had eating disorders. It was the Spencer's parents who caused the trouble, and the Spencer temper gene. King Charles finally has some vindication. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day, and I'll be back to see you in the next videos. Bye-bye!